everybody, but I do think Donald Trump has an opportunity to start some kind of a healing process. Barack Obama's reached out a hand to him. They're going to have a meeting. Last night, Donald Trump gave a perfectly legitimate victory speech. He was very gracious to Hillary Clinton. He always praises the Bernie Sanders voters throughout the year. There might be an opportunity on the anti-NAFTA part of what Trump's about to reach out to a few Democrats. So I don't think we need to be so bleak and be in a dark wasteland, a nihilistic point of view. We had an election, and people are frustrated. It was dead close, and it was historic in magnitude and unprecedented, as we like to say at CNN. But we've got to just kind of let Trump do a few moves this week, see if he's willing to kind of try to heal the country a little.
Jeff, the skeptic coming out again?
Well, I mean, I don't think it's nihilistic to recognize the kind of power that Donald Trump and the Republican Party have. It's not nihilistic. They're not. They have very specific goals. You know, they are going to overturn Obamacare. They are going to, limit environmental protections. They are going to cut taxes. I mean, this is. I don't think that's nihilistic. That's what their program is.
It's not nihilistic, but that's what the left said about Ronald Reagan. And Reagan came in 1980 with the evil empire and, scare tactics in the Cold War, and ended up doing nuclear arms agreements with Mikhail Gorbachev, ended up defending and increasing Medicare and Social Security, ended up not trying to go after Roe versus Wade in the end. Trump used to be a Democrat till he ran as a populist outsider. So for us to just shut all angles of him down and put him in as just a right-wing cartoon at this moment, saying nothing's going to get done, gridlock, I think it limits the discourse in our country.
Quite the opposite. I don't think there's going to be any gridlock. I think the Republicans have a clear path to implement their entire agenda. So I don't think gridlock is on the agenda at all here. I think this is the opposite of gridlock.
Jeffrey, I want to ask you about this because you and I have talked a lot recently about...
you have to pay for programs, Jeffrey. You've got to pay money for programs. You've got to go through Congress.
Republicans
checks and
don't care
balances
about
are thrown out the window. This is not dictator Trump that suddenly emerged on the national scene here. This was a legitimate American election that did not have hacking that went on, that people voted. It's been a big success. And I just don't think it's useful to just be, flipping everybody off like you're doing right now, telling everybody that nothing, it's a waste of time, waste of time to be. And you've been dead wrong about this whole election and about Hillary Clinton's big win that was coming, and it wasn't there. We need to give people a chance right now to just let them work out their frustrations for a week or two. Then you could write columns and do the prognosis of what Trump's going to do before he does it.
Can I just add